All right, might as well start. Sorry, just come back from being a little ill over the weekend. Excuse me, eating. In fact, what I'll do. There we go. No one needs to see me eat. Welcome. I hope everyone's going well. We're going to start jumping straight into things today. What we want to do, not marketing site improvements, sorry, we want new features. Is we want to implement this. So we'll start off with the Kanban cards, we'll extend it to the Kanban board, and then we can extend it to other projects too, very, very quickly. So the good thing is we should be able to do this. So if we get this, reset the canvas. Are you going to hop in your bed? Good girl. All right. So what will happen is we'll have an object, for example, a Kanban card. We'll connect that to a table, and that will have a list of UUIDs. All right, and inside that you'll also have is active, is deleted. I think that's pretty much it. And the idea is, if someone visits a URL, so HTTP, the whole NearBeach sort of stuff, and then we want public, and then UUID. What we can do is we can go, all right, cool, here's the UUID. It's connected to this particular card, so we'll need to render the card template. And then we'll send the results to the user. Now, if there is no UUID that matches, this just goes to a simple 404. Or we could just send them to the login page. All right, something simple, something easy, something not to worry about. Okay, let's get building it. So first things first, we're going to minimize everything. We're going to open up this, we're going to open up this, we're going to open up the views, and we're actually going to create a new view, which is really exciting to do. So we're going to call it public views.py. We're going to add it in like so. Pretty simple. Sorry, I'm just eating. Thank you, Socks, for that. Now, just going back here, we could add on extra security. we could also add in the destination. Which will help in the sense that it'll go down here. So instead of just UUID, it'll be HTTPS, the URL, public, sorry, I should say the domain, and then we'll have the destination, and then the location ID. This will actually make it a lot easier for us to program, and it adds in that just a little bit of extra information, because they need to know what the destination is and the UUID. So I kind of like this. So let's go ahead and start planning this. So, and hey Yashar, how are you? I'm doing okay. I'm just getting over a sickness, so excuse me sounding a little blocked up and sniffing. Nothing major, just got something that my partner had. It really didn't take me down, but I'm just tired. How are you going? Oh, it's all good, all good. And I don't have the webcam on at the moment because I'm stuffing my mouth full of food. I can stick it on because Socks came over. Give me 2 seconds. Alright, here you go. There's Socks. She's like, sup? Not bad. Everything is alright. Oh, that's good to hear. And I've just realized, excuse me, I didn't do this. Sorry, you get to see what's behind the curtains for a couple of seconds. Yeah, the brain's not fully working. So, yeah, I forgot to do that. Alright. So what we're doing today is we're creating the public links for the Kanban board. So the ability is someone has asked us to go in and be like, hey, is there a possibility of sending out a public link for this so people can see where this card is going? And I was like, yeah, this can be done. The idea is we can extend this to actually happen on every single other object. To a certain extent, we would want one to actually definitely happen at the Kanban board level. We will definitely want one to happen at the requirement level. Requirement item level, I'm going to say yes. And so forth like that. So yeah, that's what we're implementing today. The best thing is we need a new view. And we're going to need all the front end and back end and all that kind of fun stuff. So yeah, we're setting all that up today. So we also need the models. So, okay, so stop it, stop it. Everyone can see you bump my microphone. Sorry. So what we want to do is, I'm just going to bump open the structure. We kind of want to put something down here. So we want class private links. Like so. So what we need is link ID equals models dot UUID field. Primary key equals true. I do believe I'm doing that correctly. I will have to double check this. This is where we start doing a little bit more planning with this. So I'm gonna go to our little drawing. There's two ways we can do this. So 1. So we can have a string for destination. Like so. But there won't be any foreign keys. No foreign keys with that. Or we can have multiple different columns for each foreign key we want. So we want one for card, we want one for the board, we want one for the project, task, etc, etc, etc. Much like how we've got our object assignment table set up. Now the good news with these is these can be foreign keys, and the best thing with ORM is we can go, all right, cool, we've got our project, we can __ get project name or title or so forth like that. So I'm kind of leaning on the second one. We will need an ID. So the ID will be a UUID. If we do this like this setup, we'll have the foreign key set up. We need the is active. Now the reason why we have is active, a user might come in and check off check is active, or they might check it off, in which case that will restrict access to that URL. They don't want to delete it because they might want to reinstate it, in which case then they can recheck it and be like, did. Is deleted will be a thing because people will be deleting links. I don't foresee us updating anything apart from the act is activated, and then we've got the usual creation date, last modified, and so forth like that, which we'll be copying from everywhere else. So I think those are the fields that we kind of want. We'll be focusing on a couple of areas, and we'll think about this properly. All right, sorry, give me 2 seconds. I'm actually really hungry. All right. So we've got the private link. We've got the private link active equals models dot boolean field default equals true. So whenever we create one, it'll be true. What else did we say we needed? It is deleted. All of this is set. So we just need to go down here and go creation user, change from here to here. Sorry. All right, so we've got all of those in. Sorry, Socks, your head's in the way. We'll need the private link ID. Wow, that's done itself. I don't know if you guys can hear those little headbutts. That's what Socks is doing. Now I've got to bring this back. All right, so what we want is project ID. Actually, before we do anything, object assignment. I keep forgetting this is in the new format now. So, talking about this, we definitely want there to be at requirements, projects, task, Kanban board, request for change, definitely, and card. We won't need it at assigned user. We won't need it at group ID. So we'll definitely need it at requirement. Don't need it at customer or organization. Change task. And hey, Sandy Lee, how are you going? Private, there we go. So I'm just gonna paste this in. Oh, oops. What did I do? I think that's meant to end like that, and then that's meant to end like that. Sorry. My brain power at the moment. Alright, so we definitely want requirement. We definitely want requirement item. Now the thing is, if they do the top one, they'll have access to the child component, but we still want to actually have that extra sort of case where we only want to give them access to the child components. We've got project, yep. We've got task, yep. Kanban board, yep. Once again with the Kanban card, if they have got access to the Kanban board, we want them to have access to the Kanban card. However, there might be just a Kanban card that they'll be interested in. We've got request for change. Now I am not doing the, is this Flask? No, this is Django. So it's the Django web framework. If you're actually interested, there we go. So I'm working on an open source project management system called NearBeach. You can essentially do quite a lot in it nowadays. I'm just going to prod, just to do the usual spiel. So you can collect custom details. You've got a Kanban board, projects, requirements, which is like user requirements, tasks. And when you've done everything, you can do a request for change. So yeah. Anyway, I did open this up for a reason because I did want to double check everything. So we definitely want users to get to the Kanban card and the cards underneath. Start the Kanban board with the cards underneath. Project, there's no sub-objects. Task, there's no sub-objects. New requirement has sub-objects. We've just gone through that. Request for change has change tasks in it, which are the sub-objects. But I don't feel like there's requirements. I don't have any request for changes. This is production. I don't have any request for change things on there. So I feel like the change tasks, you don't need to do that too. I feel like it should be done at the request for change level. The customer we don't want. Then we've got our usual date created, user modified, and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, that should be a really good start. Okay, so let's go with our public views because we've got to talk about the CRUD of things. Actually, I might bring this back up and start drawing. All right, so we've got our CRUD. So we've got to find out how we're going to create each of these. So that's not going to be a problem. On here, we would want it under its own task, a tab, sorry. For the Kanban board, we want it under Edit Kanban Board. So up here. For any other thing, so for example, requirements or requirement items or anything like that, I should also start up my own, I should not be doing this in production. Oh, why did Teams open? Piss off. Sorry, my computer just was starting to do random stuff. For any other object like requirements, projects, tasks, requests for change, and so forth like that, we've got our own thing here, down here, the parent module. And we'll just add it in, either under MISC or under its own tab. I think under MISC will work perfectly fine. And the best thing is we can reuse these components in all of those different places. So yeah, it's not going to be hard to actually implement at all, which is going to be glorious. So what I would do is under here, I would implement it under here just before danger zone. Easy done. So that's our create. We'll need one wizard component. We need one list component. And I think that's it. I don't think we need to do many components for this. Sorry, the one list component will be for the read. The wizard component is for the create. The update will also be with the list component, because the only thing we're updating is the isActive. And the delete will also be with the list component. So drawing a little trash can here. This is there you go. Trash can. For the backend CRUD, we'll have, of course, new private link. List private link. Update link. Or update private link. Yeah. And delete private link. Nothing exciting, just some simple sort of stuff. So, yeah. All right, so let's start creating stuff. So at the moment, we just have a request. We'll be sending this through with a form. We'll need to send through destination and location. We'll also need to deal with the permissions. So we'll need to add in permissions and also make sure it is post. But we'll do that in a minute. We're just getting all of this just out the door very quickly. So import from Django. Sorry, I've mucked this up. From Django, import HTTP request and HTTP. Oh no, that's. If I done this wrong. Let's look up project view. Got rid of structure. Sorry, this is one of those things where you set and forget, you only do it once. Alright, I've done it at the way too high level. Alright, cool. So those are the two that we're probably needing. What about JSON response? Probably need that. Okay, as for the permissions, these are going to work. So we need from NearBeach.views. Decorators. Check user permissions. Import check user permissions. All right, so what we want is at login required, login URL equals login. This is another decorator, redirect a field name equals nothing. Okay, that will take away everything. Check user permissions. We've got min permission level is going to be, for this, because it's a crate, we need not the read, not the edit, we need the number 3. Object lookup equals, ooh. Oh, this is going to be difficult. Because depending on the destination, depends on the object lookup. So a person might have more permissions on tasks than they do on projects and so forth like that. So what we want to do is we want to reference the object data one. So we're just going to put that over there and have a read. So we'll also need to add in check destination. Which should be quick and easy to do. Sorry, I'm just having a quick look. You know, let's actually go to this implementation. So I'm bringing check destination over here. In a destination is not in object array. All right, cool. That's a very, very simple this, and that's checking the destination. All right. It'll be easier if I just scroll all the way up, look at what's imported. From NearBeach views, tools, internal functions. No, decorator, check destination. Check destinations. Sweetie, can you stop scratching my mic? Thank you. We actually don't have it checking something on the bugs or anything like that. That's interesting. A little bit of, yeah, socks. Yeah, I should have checked that out. All right. Let's see if I got another decorator. I've got check destination, check user permission. We've got specific ones which we could potentially use, which is slightly different logic. Sorry. That could be something we could do. Otherwise, we could heavily lean on the front-end securities and so forth like that, but it's easy to hijack sort of stuff. All right, I'm going to create a bug. So I'm just making sure Socks is in camera. All right, cool. And she also knocked the elephant under here. It taunts her. All right. So new issue, object data does not have user permission checking. All right. Code block. Let's just copy this. So currently there are no decorators that utilize the destination to find out if a particular user has access. We'll need to create this as a fallback security method. We want to double check that users can not modify data. I.e editing the request data on the browser to change data that they do not have access to. All right. I'm going to say that's a major one. I'm going to say that's a bug. We submitted this. It's assigned to me. This will be security. I'm just going to go create. All right. So in the meantime, I should also make a note. This now extends to the private links view. We need to create a decorator that will handle this functionality. Which is going to be a lot of fun. So what we want is check destination stuff. We'll get rid of that. We'll just go from NearBeach.decorators.checkDestination. Import check destination. All right, sweet. Up here, what we want is the login required stuff, and I keep forgetting where it's from. Django contrib.auth.decorators import login required. We also have a method that we want, which is from Django.views.decorators.http import required HTTP methods. So the HTTP methods will look like this, and we're just going to add that at the start. So at require HTTP methods, and then we just want post. Simple as that. No biggie whatsoever. All right. Oh, we don't want HTTP request. We want HTTP response. All right. So I'm just setting these up very, very quickly. So the create private links. All right. What else did I want to do? Delete private link that we request. We don't need to worry about having the destination and yeah, we shouldn't worry about the destination location ID. We'll be using a form to verify all that in here. Read private, get private links. We definitely want the destination and location ID in here. So that will be literally like card 2 or something like that. And then update. So we want def update private link. There'll be request, and that will be mostly forms taking that. All right. So the delete, yeah, it'll be a form. This will also be a form. And the reason why we pick forms is there's a cross-site forgery and all that kind of stuff built into the Django forms, which we can heavily lean on. And that's what we're going to do. So, going back with these, with the delete, what we need is required HTTP methods. That's definitely going to be a post. Login required. All of these will be login required, so I'm just going to paste those in very, very quickly. Like so. Check destination. In this sort of case, we only need it for this particular one. And this is where we do need the permissions because, for example, delete private link. Read-only shouldn't be able to do that, but anyone editing that particular object or who has access to delete that particular object should be able to delete this. So, yeah. Get private link. Everyone will have access to it if they've got read-only, and update private link is anyone who has edit functionality. It's the new one where you've got to have the access of being able to create that particular object. So yeah. All right, sweet. We can get rid of this. Need to add in a new line. Okay, cool. So from here, what we want to do is we actually want to open up our forms. Sorry, I'm just trying to think. So we'll need a form. All right. Sorry. This is where I just need to think it out. Okay, cool. So the user trumps on the page. So user goes to private link place. All right. Next step, user clicks on new private link. All right, everyone's happy with that? What fields are we getting from the user? I can't think of any. Yeah, I can't think of any whatsoever. Yeah, no data to send to the backend. Smiley face. All right, cool. I got that sorted. So there won't be any data that sends back to the backend, but what will actually happen is the backend will just create it and then spit it out. So let's just do that. So we don't need any form for the create private link. We do have destination and location ID, which is fine. So what we need to do is under object data, we've got a bunch of like add customer. So form, we've got destination location ID up here. So what will actually happen is add customer form. It double checks the form, but we don't have any data, which is really weird. I'm just hoping, yeah, I'm just a little worried about the cross-site sort of attack, because we're not checking it with the form. All right, this requires a bit of Django thing. So what actually happens is usually at this particular step, Django checks the form. Sorry, I'm writing really bad at the moment. And that checks for cross-site forgery attacks and so forth. What we need to do is implement that same sort of thing, or double check that that can still happen. So Django post requests check for all right. You could probably subclass it. No. We don't want that. No, I think this is not what we want. So, how to use Django CRF. Yep. So usually with the form, we'll have it keyed in there, and then they submit it, and so forth like that. I think we could create an empty form. Or we can add in this using CRS. We can use this decorator. I think CRF. All right. If the CRF token template tag is used by a template, get the No, I don't think that. No. Okay. Oh, protecting a view from only one path. All right. Might as well try it. All right, so this is part of the decorators. So part of the HTML. No, it's not. It's from Django.views decorators dot. All right. No, we don't need that. All right. Cool. So, when we get the data, what we want to do is we want to create a new object. So, create private. Oh, we can't use that. Submit private link equals private link, and this is where we go up here. We go from NearBeach.models, import private links. Oh, that shouldn't be plural, that should be a singular case. We go back to this and we go private links like so. We haven't done any migrations or anything yet. We'll do that in a minute. So private link, then we just open it up. We go change user equals request.user. Yep. Customer equals form dot cleaned. Actually, sorry, we don't need customer. I was reading the wrong thing over here. But we'll need this command. We won't need that. Okay. Yes. So, set object from destination. We'll need the submit private link equals set object from destination, and that will be submit private link, destination, and location ID. All right, so create new private link, assign to the destination / location, save, return the data we have. All right, pretty easy stuff. Okay. All right, so we need this from NearBeach.views.object data views, import the set object from destination. Sorry, Socks just wants her little cuddles. Yes, you do. Stop. Yeah, I know. All right. We didn't have location ID up here. All right, sweet. So we got location ID. Then once everything's happy, submit private link.save. All right. Now this is getting the customer results back. Now I could just get the whole entire list, which would probably work really, really well. Or I should just get just this information. I feel like... So I'm just thinking about how I'm going to do this, because we've got code that will repeat in multiple places and so forth like that. So we just submitted this. And then all I need to do is send back the values. So return what the data we have. That will be results equals submit.privatelink.values and so forth like that. Whereas if we go private link results equals get private link results, and we key in the destination and the location ID, that will then, all we need to do is serializers in JSON format the private link results. In theory, we do need serializers. All right, from, oh, how do we import the serializers? It's core. Show socks, I need my hand. No, core, import serializers. All right, so we need the get private link results. Should be down here. This will be an internal function. So def get private link results. That will be destination and location ID. And we'll do the same here. It will be literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like so. At the moment, we're returning nothing, so that's fine. We do need an extra line there. And what we'll do is we'll do it also down here. All right, so I'm just going to quickly do the update, so forth like that. Ooh, the update doesn't have the destination or location ID, but that's fine. We can fix that up very, very quickly. So what we've got is update private link, so request. So we need form equals, and oh, we don't have any of that information at the moment. So we'll just return. All right, cool. We'll come back to that one. So the get private link results, that will be as simple as, and the object has something similar to this. So if we have a look at the get section of this, so get object from destination, we've got the object here. So what we need is get private link results. So we'll have the private link results equals private link dot objects dot filter is deleted equals false. It's fine that we still want the active ones coming through and so forth like that. So private link results equals get object from destination, and we'll have the private link results and then destination and location ID. So it'll work the same way with these particular objects. So what actually happens is it'll look into this private link results ORM object, and it'll be like, all right, cool, we should have a field called, if this destination is project, we should have a field called project, and we want to filter that project for anything with the location ID of this. Done. So up here we need object data get objects from destination, and then all we need to do is just return the private link results. Return the private link results. Now we're having a quick look over with this code and all that kind of stuff. So I need to go def get customer list. Return customer object filter. That's an internal function. Internal functions. I don't. Okay, I'm just ignoring the internal functions at the moment. Okay. Get user list. Okay, we might need to fold this out or anything like that, but we'll figure out how in a minute. Not going to be a problem. We're just getting most of this up and running. So the get private links, that will send back that. We do want to limit the results down into just the fields we want. So when that data comes out, we'll need to be like values, and then we have a look at the model values. So what we want is a private link ID, whether it's active. We don't need any of this other stuff. So the private link ID, and the private link is active. Now we just got it there as active. I'm going to put is active. All right, so we just need those 2 bits of information. Because what will actually happen is the user will copy the URL. We'll leave the destination to... But we'll have the destination on the front end. So we won't need to worry about that at all. All right. Socks. Sweetie. What's the matter? Come here. You keep sitting in your bed and jumping up. Yeah, you rub up against that. Okay, cool. Yep. You're like, yeah. Okay. Cool. So, what do I want to do? Yeah, I just want that. That should be fine. Okay. All right, Socks. In your bed. Little girl. Da, ba, ba, ba. Yeah. All right. So we got the private links. We serialize everything. All right, and we're considering ourselves happy. Okay. I am going to quickly grab a quick drink. I will be right back. I won't take long. Use the secret screen. There we go. There's Socks. She's keeping everyone entertained. I will be right back. I just need some water and to think. Oop. Okay. Gonna help me, Socks? You're like, nah. Alright. Get back into it. Okay, so the create private links, that, and then we return back. Now, I don't think that serialization will work, but we've got plenty of examples elsewhere. There's one I did the other day. I need the commits, don't I? Overlay modals when was it this one? No, that's fixing just the JavaScript side of things. Separating upload document wizard. Nah, that's just fixing the JavaScript. I know I did something recently. 5 days ago. Deployment of that. Any more unit tests? 5 years ago. Code of contact. Oh, Jesus, I can't remember. Damn, some of this is getting old. Some of this I'll need to review. Oh, I think it was this one. Sorry, sucks. Alright. Under the views, tag views. So, not the forms. It would definitely be under views. Or maybe not. Alright, doesn't matter. We'll find out what changes I made. So, we've got the delete. We need to create the form. So we can do that right now. I'm just opening up the forms. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put the public stuff over here just for reference. All right, and what we're going to do is we're going to have a quick look at this. I like things in alphabetical order, so yeah, so I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to be like, all right, sweet, class, private link, delete form. This is just going to be a model form, right? It can be full form. Yeah, it can be form. But then we got this. Yeah, we kind of need this. All right, cool. So we got class meta model equals private link. And then what we need there is fields is private link ID. And we need that in like so. 2 spaces. This is 779. Which will now be 780. Easy done. All right, so we've got the private link delete form. And then what we've got is got another one, class private link update form. Like so, it'll just be class meta once again. We've got the model equals the private link. We've got the fields equals being the private link ID, because we only really need the private link ID for this. And then what we need is some moisture on the thing. Private link is active. That's all we need. Don't know why that's duplicated. Now we need both of these fields. I think that's all I need to do. And I think, yeah, by default they are, yeah. They're both required. So, going back to this, we'll go up here. From NearBeach.forms, import private link delete form, private link update form. So down here, form equals private link delete form request.post. All right, so it checks everything. If not form.is valid, return HTTP bad request, and we want form.errors. Easy done. Otherwise, now delete the data. So delete private link equals private link dot objects dot filter is deleted. Actually, we just need to do this. And then all I need from here is a simple private link ID equals form.cleanedData and then private link ID. As simple as that. Dot update is deleted equals true. And then return the data. Do you mind? Socks. You're in the way. I'm gonna have to put my mouse over there. Alright, so in this sort of case, what we want is this. Oh, we don't have destination or location ID at all. All right, we'll just return a blank response. All right, easy done. So get the private link results we're happy with. Get that, yep, we're happy with. Update the private link. So this will be pretty much a similar sort of thing. So form equals private link update form request.post to go through. If not form dot is valid, what we do, return HTTP add request form dot errors. Like so. Now we update the form, update the data. So we got update private link equals private link dot objects dot filter, and then we need to filter for the data we want. So we've got private link ID equals form dot cleaned data private link ID. Easy done. And then from here we actually just do this again. Dot update private link is active equals form dot cleaned data and then private link ID. Private. Give me 2 seconds. Oh, good. Private link is active. Want to make sure I get that correct. So that should update everything. And then in this sort of case, what we want to do is we're just returning response. In this sort of case, I don't think we need to bother getting the data out or anything like that and send it back, because in the back end, in the front end, we can just remove it very easily. Not going to be hard. I don't. Trying to think if we need VueJS for this at all. Once I start building it, it'll be complicated for the card. But I think once the card's set up, it's going to be 10 times. It's just going to be easy. So, yeah. All right. It's going from the top bottom. We've got the create private link. We've got the delete private link. We've got the get private link results. We've got the get private links. We've got the update private link. So I'm quite happy with this. This is simple. We've got the two forms. We've got the models. I'm trying to think what else we need. I don't think we need much of anything else. Yeah. All right. Sorry, I'm just having a deep thought about this before I actually create the migrations. Because the last thing I want is to have to come back to the migrations and edit them again. All right, we only need that. We only need that. That can be done in the front end. All of that can be done in the front end. We only need the CRUD. I'm going to say, yeah, cool. Let's make the migrations. So we're going to cd into the site's NearBeach. We're going to go source VM bin activate. We're going to go Python 3 manage make migrations. Then Python 3 manage migrate. All right, we're done. Let's boot up. All right. I am at. I'm just going to show you guys something. This is what Socks does. All right, she's standing on the mouse, so I have to either do this or do this. And she's like, "Oh, no, back there. Try to make me move." All right. She just wants to be near me. Love her dearly. All right, so we need to hit this. We then need to get a npm. Oh, we've got it running. All right, sweet, perfect. Let's go to localhost. Let's start with the cards because they're going to be the hardest. Because we're going to need to get the data and all that kind of fun stuff. So, yeah. All right. So, let's open up this. Let's crunch everything. Let's open up NearBeach. Let's open up our source. Let's open up our JavaScript. Let's open up our components. Now, I'm going to say this belongs under modules. And then submodules. Now, we've got the MISC modules. Where we've got the list... the list tags module. Now, in reality, I don't think this needs to be in a div anymore. We can actually remove that. I'm going to say let's put it with the tags module, but directly underneath. If we actually have a look at the list tags module, it's very self-contained. It is a small component. We're building a very similar component. So what we want to do... we want to do this a similar sort of thing. So I'm going to, under the submodules, I'm going to create a new file. It's going to be called list private links.vue. I'm going to add it. Straight away, I'm going to put in template. I'm just going to put in hello world. I'm also double checking with this. This is in its own div statement. It doesn't need to have a div statement here anymore. Like so. All right. So the list private links, what we need to actually do is we need to include it. So we'll also do a script where the export default Name is going to be called list private links. Props, we have none at the moment. I don't think we will. I don't think we need props. We might need map getters and all that kind of stuff, which, yeah, we need map getters. So what we want to do is we want to actually just have a look at this. Yeah, I've overextended this. All right. And it is just export default, yeah. And then what we need is the VueJS, import map getters from VueJS. And then I need down here watch, oh no, computed, dot map getters. And then we have root URL, that will be get root URL. We definitely need that. Location ID is get location ID. We definitely need that. All right, so we're going to go to our apps and our components. So in our components, we'll have the search results. This is list private links. I don't think we need to put it under here. No, I don't think we do. All right, so gonna close that. Gonna keep this one open. I'm going to put this in alphabetical order. Import list private links from that. List private links like that. And we're going to put it under, but we're going to have a HR right here. And have it like so. So, now we don't have a MISC on the card information, but that's perfectly fine. I've just realized I probably put this in one random spot. Can you no, don't you dare chew that wire. All right, so under projects, if we go under MISC, we don't have it there yet. List tag modules. Yeah. All right, is something not building correctly? All right. Know what it is. It's just this. It's caching everything. No. No, that's fine. Okay. List private links, list private links. This is MISC modules. Yep. Just gonna put that there. Unless it does want a div. But I think that's just old Vue 2. Alright, we're gonna have to have a look at our Vue components. So under the parents module, configure provider, we've got the MISC module. We're keeping it out separate now. All right. That's an easy fix. So what I'll do, just do that. All right, cool. So what we want to do is the parents module, this one. We now want to get rid of, and if we scroll up, the list tags module. We actually want to put something different in here. So if we go down here, list tags module, list tags module. All right, let's go import misc module from submodules, misc module. And then in here, we'll just put in misc module, like so. Pretty simple. Hit save. Up here, we'll go misc module. There's no props because we're dealing with VueJS carrying that data down to it. If we hit refresh, we've got our hello world down there, and we've got this. It doesn't look that nice. Yeah, with that extra HR there, and if we added a random tag, yeah, I am going to say get rid of that HR under that list tag module. Just because it's part of that section, then we might actually do what we do up here, but then add in a button over here or something. Oh. Yeah. It's one of those things. The one problem with this down here is it's got a certain sort of design that's different to what's up here. Yeah, we're gonna have to do it like this, have the one HR across there. That's fine, we'll just do that. And then we'll add the stuff down here. All right, let's jump into list private links. So straight off the bat, what we need is, we'll need data. We'll need it to return this, is loading, and that's true by default. Or fetching data is fetching data. True by default. What we have is private link results. It's just going to be an empty array. And yeah, so what we want is a simple loading. So div class equals alert info. Currently loading data. And that is going to be a simple if statement. Vif is fetching data. And it's as simple as that. Else we'll have the loop. So if we just reload that, we got currently loading data. Perfect. And the idea is no one will be able to see that really, really fast. So fingers crossed. All right. As for the links themselves, we'll mock it out in a minute. Okay. Methods. We'll have methods. Get private links. That will use Axios. So this dot Axios will need no data to send to the backend. We'll need the root URL and then get private links. and then we'll have this dot destination and this dot location ID. That's how we had it. Ooh. Now we haven't set up the URLs yet, because we can have private links and then get. So at the moment, if we actually refresh this page, oh, look at the XHR, you'll notice that object data, you got your destination, location, and so forth like that. Documentation, object data, and so forth like that. It might be just as simple as, if we have the URLs, because we haven't programmed them in yet, get links. Do that. That way we'll have private links, and then get links. Ooh, private links. Just realized it's not really a private link, it's a public link. What have I been doing today? Oh, public. All right, cool. You could do that. Public, get links. So we've got the destination, location, get links. Actually, public data. Like so, be more explicit. Then we'll have the response. This dot private link results equals response dot data. It's going to be that simple, and then the simple catch. Where we have the error, we pass through the error going into here, and it'll be this $store dot dispatch, a simple new toast. It will be the header, error fetching public links, message, we had an issue fetching the public links for this object, error, extra classes, that's going to be background danger, and then we need delay at 0 because we don't want it to hide. All right, cool. So that's the get private link. So when it mounts, what we want is this dot next tick, and then it's something like this, where we go this dot get private links. So it doesn't have to happen right away. We can actually wait for the next tick for it to occur, because by the time the next tick has occurred, we've got this data. So we're happy with that. All right, so that should fetch the data. Once again, the data's coming back as in we'll have the private link ID and the private, I keep saying private. Oh, God, what did I put in there? I have put in private link, shoot. Oh, this is annoying. Sorry, I'm really tired. I mean, I could just rename this to private. No, we need it public. We need to state it's public because it'll be a public link. All right, cool. I'm going to be right back. Yeah. Turn back on the mic. Shutting the curtains. I need to fix that. Okay. So, I got some fixing to do, but grand scheme of things, not too bad. So straight off the bat, what we need to do, git status, git checkout NearBeach static, git status, git checkout. We're just removing that NearBeach migrations file. That's all we need to do. The next thing to do is in the models. Let's just change this to public. Now, the other problem is I like to keep things in alphabetical order. So we're going to move this. And there's that bloody bug. Oh, piss off. Thank you. Not in the mood. Alright, so public will go after that, definitely. There's another bug. I can't use Control V. Alright, cool. Public link ID. Alright. Yeah, I think it's a quick fix. We need to remove the database. That's not a problem. Python 3, manage, migrate. Oh, make migrations. All right, private link. Yep. Okay, cool. Public link. That's fine. All right. Need to edit the forms. Yeah, I make stupid mistakes when I'm tired. I got woken up at 5:30 this morning. Thunderstorms. Yay! I didn't press that. All right. Coming back here, piss off the editor basics. Okay, make migrations. All right, manage. Oh, sorry, Python 3. Ugh, can't type. Manage, migrate. All right, the other thing we want to do is we want to Python 3 manage load data. We want to load data from the NearBeach fixtures and the basic setup. .json. All right, we have a problem. So this is fun. What I've got to do, remove NearBeach migrations. And 0018. We've then got to remove the database. We go to Python 3, manage, migrate. All right, Python 3, manage, load data. And then that will be NearBeach fixtures, and then basic setup. Then Python 3, manage. All right, Python 3. No. Copy database, the database SQL basic. Oh, I should just use remove. Then we've got to remove that. Python 3 manage, migrate. That makes the database. And then Python 3 manage, load data, NearBeach fixtures, and then the NearBeach no setup JSON. Then this is the fun part. All right, cool. So Python 3 manage make migrations. Python 3 manage migrate. Python 3 manage dump data format JSON. This is where I need to just quickly dump data. Because if I don't do this, what will actually happen is it will, all our tests will just fail because it won't be able to load the data back in. All right. Format JSON. All right, cool. Indent 2. All right, so what we want to do is, hey Socks, will you stop banging that around? She's like, no, I will bang it around. No, Socks, no. Why do you do this? She's like, I'm evil. Indent 2, format JSON. It's going to go into NearBeach fixtures, no setup JSON. All right, so remove database, SQLite, move database, like this. And then we want to do Python 3 manage migrate. Same thing. All right, cool. Python 3 manage dump data. Indent is going to be a 2. Our format is going to be JSON. We want this to be in NearBeach fixtures, NearBeach basic setup. Done. Now we're happy. All right, cool. We should be able to hit play. We'll need to reload. We've just balked the whole thing, but not a problem. Okay. So everything should be public link now. Apart from this, which is not going to be that bad. What we need to do is we're going to have to refactor, rename. This is going to be list public links. Refactor. That's fine. All right, cool. We just refactor that. We don't need this. Oh, we need it open still. A list tags module. We don't need this open anymore. Parents module. We've got the MISC modules. We're happy with this. So the MISC modules, this is going to be public links. This is going to be list public links. This is going to be list. Actually, just delete that. Import list public links from list public links. Done. That one was a lot simpler to do. Then we just go to a random project. Realize that something has gone wrong. Loading chunk 762 has failed. Oh, you know why? Because we're not doing that properly. So a lot of our end-to-end tests will actually test for this. So we've got tests that check the console log, making sure there's no errors or warnings and so forth like that. And we've been fine. All right, reference error, root URL is not defined. All right, where is root URL? And what are we talking about? Get private links. All right, so list public links. We now need to go get public links. So public data, get links. Now this is not going to work. I forgot to put this. This is going to return a 404, but that's fine for the moment. All right, hit refresh. Yeah, it's just got a 404. We're fine with that. So that will be under MISC. Yeah, we'll continue doing this. So the idea is we kind of want now. If we hit a project link and so forth like that, let's create a new link. Let's go requirement. Let's bang that in like this, and let's go save. We've got something like this. Now, we potentially want something similar. So what we want to do is I'm going to get this whole thing. All right. We still want the little thing at the end. We'll need the link in here. So instead of in progress, we would have something like this. Oh, all right, undo. Let's just reload that. Let's not do that. Let's delete that node. Let's delete that node. We'll have something like this. I don't know the numbers and so forth like that. And have that as a link in here. And then have a simple tick box over here whether or not it's active. So we do a similar thing under like the groups and all that kind of stuff where we've got this. It might be best to put this in a table where, well, yeah, I think in a table for this particular format. Because we'll have 3 fields. And these should be fairly easy to do. Trying to remember if I did anything special to get this to work like this. Oh, thank you, socks. So just stepping on something. I think a table will work here until we have a better design. So we've got the list private links. What we want is a table v-else. All right, cool. We've got the table header. We've got the table row. We've got the TD. So we've got the public link. We've got the is active. And then we've got the delete. So in this sort of case, we've got like that. Socks mucked up everything then. Oh, that's part of the is active. All right, I like that. I like that. Just keeping it very simple. And T-body. And this is where we do a v4 equals. Key is going to be equal to. All right, cool. So when we do this, we'll have a link in public link results. That should be like so, where the link dot public link key. Oh, I just realized. It's actually going to be a lot quicker if I go into here and just edit, find, replace private with public. And then edit these. I didn't update the names of those forms. I can do that right now. All right. Try and be consistent when programming. Yeah, when you do a mistake like this, go all the way through and so forth like that. I will have to cut this and paste it here. Like so. Easy done. All right, going back to the public view, that will be gone, that will be gone. It will be public link delete form, public link update form. Yep, all right, sweet. That should work. That should work. I am just pressing random keys today. Making it go everywhere. Can't even click right. Let's fix up all of these errors first. Okay. So all of those errors are fixed. So this will be public link key. Public link ID. Sorry. All right, so what we want is a TD, two of those. And the first one will be get public link URL, and then we just got link.public link ID. This one, add code is active plus delete. We're not going to worry about that one just yet. So I'm just going to shorten it to get URL or format URL. Format URL, and then we've got the link, the public link ID. Format URL. It's 10 times easier just to do that. Now, unresolved variable, who cares? You'll figure it out. All right, so if public link ID equals that, or public link ID equals undefined, return data error. Simple as that. Double check we are getting the correct URL. All right, the idea now, what we said, we want the destination location ID and then the UUID. All right. So what we need is a string. So return this.root URL public / this.destination, this.location ID, and then the public link ID, like so, and that should do it. I think. I'm going to go to the public views. So we'll have a public link in here. Try and remember what I said earlier tonight. I mean, the UUID will work perfectly fine. But yeah, no, we need that extra information. That extra information will help. For the files, we don't. But yeah, I think in this sort of case, we do want the destination location in there, along with this up here. Easy done. So this will pass it up here. That'll be fine. As for this, let's see what we're doing with the users itself. So we've actually got, if we go over here, have a look at the user list. So we've just got something called user list. All right. User list. Input form checkbox. All right, I like that. I'm just going to copy it. And what I want to do, 3 that way. Oh, should have been 4. Oh well. Done. All right, text align. We've got form, class, check input, checkbox. We've got checked, whether it's checked or not. So that will actually be link.public. Link is active. The data group. I don't think I need that. Actually, no, I do. I need link.public link ID. VBind. But what I want is I want to call that public link ID. I don't need this attribute. Don't need the user. And then we do need to actually change something. So we need to update is active. All right, cool. So if we actually have a look at the user list with the update group leader, we've got an event coming through. So we kind of want to do something similar. That event will pass this object through. Easy done. So down here, we'll need a simple update is active event, like so. We won't need to do that. We all right. Essentially, we'll be doing this. So tell the user we are updating the stats. So what we need to do is this $store.dispatch a new toast The header will be updating active status for private link. The message is please wait. We are updating the status. The extra classes will be background warning. The delay will be set to 0, and the unique type is going to be called update. Oh, is active. Alright, so that uses everything. Get if the checkbox is ticked or not. So const is active equals event target dot checked. Easy done. Data to send. Const data to send equals new form data, and this will be data to send dot set the public link ID, and that will be the event target data set dot public link. Ooh. I think that just becomes like that. Not 100% sure. We'll find out. Data to send dot set public link is active, and that will be is active. In fact, we could just go event.target.checked. Saves us a couple of lines of code. Then what we need, axios.post this.root URL. We won't need that. We'll need public data. Public data. We'll need a this.destination. Actually no, because we're going through all the forms and stuff like that. Will be update is active, update link. Like so we want data to send, then we won't need to do a then, but we will need to, actually yes, we'll need to do a then. Sorry, my bad, then, but it doesn't need any data. Update user. This is where we actually copy this, so we need to copy that. Success. Delay 2000 seconds, that can just go away. The default's fine. So now we've done successfully updated. We have updated the status. The is active status for that link. Oh, I actually want to make this unique. So I want to go, yeah, I want to get the UID. Get the UID. So const UID equals event.target.data set public link ID. The reason being is if someone quickly clicks on the other ones, I want these to have different toasts for all of them. All right. And then those toasts update, so the user knows which is getting updated. All right, so that's got to be this.axios. That's going to be like that. Actually, no, we need a catch. So new toast, error updating active status for private links. We are sorry, something I think went wrong. Error. Yeah, cool. So we're happy with that one. All right, so in theory, this should get everything that we need. In theory being, you know, in theory, if we hit refresh, we are going to see an error. Not on this page though. If we hit refresh on this page, we will see an error. We had an issue fetching the public links for this object, which, hey, we know. Currently loading data. All right, cool. We also need to get rid of that. Because if there's no data, yeah, so what we need is a div v-if is fetching data equals false, and public link results dot length equals 0. All right. We will then have a simple class equals alert info. Just keeping it info. I think it looks nice. Sorry, there are no public links set up for this object. All right, sweet. So after everything is done, so when it gets the data, to get public links, it gets the data. It's private link response to data, set the data, set the fetch status to false. This dot is fetching data equals false. Cool. Easy. Not a problem. Apart from the fact that that doesn't work at the moment. So we need to go to URLs. So that's part of the NearBeach stuff. We need to go to URLs. We now need to LMNOP. So we need the public stuff down here. So public path. We're gonna have public int. We've got destination int location ID. And then, ooh, what do we have for the UUID? UUID, all right. But what are we calling it? Because we're getting in the int, we're getting, we're getting in the destination, we're getting in the, that actually should be a string. Oh, yeah, all right. So UUID, that will be link. Public link ID. Okay, we'll keep it simple. Then we have public views dot. Ooh, we don't have anything for that just quite yet, but that's fine. We'll just do that for the moment. So path. We have the public data, and then we've got the destination, and then we've got the int location ID. This is where I am going to put this over here for reference. I'm going to do it like this. So we've got the create public links, public data, destination location ID, create. This is 595. All right, so what we want is public views dot create public link. Name equals create public link. Sweet. So we've got a path. We've got a public data. Actually, I'll tell you what. Done. All right. Easy. Okay. I'm just gonna yank those 3 lines again. I feel like we need them. So going down, we've got the get public link results. So we're gonna go path. We're just gonna go bang like this, and then we've got get. Ooh, now what did we say it was in here? Public data, get links. So we need get public links. Public links. All right, cool. We yank those 3 lines. We simply do a path. All right, cool. The next one, update public link. Now, actually, what did we call this one? So, I just update link. All right, so we're going back up to here. So we've got the public destination, location ID, UUID, and then the public views. We need the simple, this won't need login, this won't need check, this will need check destination. Def public views. I'm just going to call it public. Oh, public link. We need the request, we need the destination, we need the location ID, and we need the public link ID. So at the moment, we'll return HTTP response, which will be nothing. All right. We'll need to get that data. There's going to be a lot of things that goes in this particular one. So for example, it'll need to check which template it's going to use, which that's where the destination plays into this. Because if we got them setting the destination and location, we're fine. that makes it a lot easier for us. I don't need to research what it is and so forth like that. It adds a bit of security onto it because they need to guess that information too. So what we need to do is we need to essentially have it so that way if it's a Kanban card, it'll open up a Kanban card template. If it's a project information, it'll open up a project information template and so forth like that. But the very bare requirements. So a lot of it will be server-side rendered data instead of using the VueJS. The reason being for that is the fact that let me think. The reason being for this is A, security, B, we don't want to rewrite a lot of our modules and stuff like that, and add in that layer of complexity. A lot of the data, so it won't include this data down here. It's only going to include this project information. I mean, we could get away with just sending just the project information in and stuff like that. I mean, that would work. All right, I retract what I just said. We're going to have the VueJS, but only just this little section up here. So, yeah, and then it's going to send down the correct information that we need. Now, the one problem is the VueJS side of things, because we actually send the location and all that kind of data down here. That's going to be a bit tricky. I don't think so, no, because we won't need any of that data for here. Yeah, because we'll have the data. We'll come across problems and we'll fix them. That's not going to be a problem. All right, so let's bang this back open. So public views, public link, name equals public link. Cool. So hopefully that will get everything now. So if we hit reload, we still hit this 404. 403 forbidden. Oh. And thank you very much for the follow, AB9292. Welcome, welcome. I do hope you are enjoying my content. So yeah, welcome. Alright, so we've got this request. Got the 403 forbidden. So this is going undefined. Public data, undefined, get links. Let's have a look at our Vuex. Sometimes this happens, so we just got to reload. All right, so Vuex bindings, we've got root URL and location ID. We don't have destination ID. Yeah, we don't have destination ID, so destination, get destination, not destination ID, sorry, just destination. Alright, so that's gonna take a couple of seconds just to recompile. Let's hit reload, easy fix. We got rid of it. If we go to our MISC now, we'll have, sorry, there's no public link set up for this object. We do need to add in a little button here to set one up and so forth like that. We do need to get rid of that. So what we need to do is MISC module. No, that's fine. Here it is. Cool. So this should be rendering perfectly fine in a minute. So we're going to add in a little admin. We don't have those in the admin section at the moment. So what do I need to do is I need to go into the admin. I need to go down here. I need to go public, like so. I'm just going to close that. I'm going to reload this. And now we should see the public. Oh, sorry. I will be back in a second. Okay. I think the screen has frozen up. Give me a couple of seconds, sorry. There we go. Terribly sorry about that. I actually pressed the wrong keys then. I was meant to press Control F. Now it's not finding the public links in here. All right, I'm going back into the admin. Oh, I didn't register it. That's why. Wait a few seconds, hit reload. And there's our public link. So what we're going to do is we're going to add in a public link. We're going to get a random GUI. So generate UID. I'm just going to nick one of these automatically generated UIDs. Oh, I should also make that so it does it automatically, shouldn't I? Primary key, it should do it without me actually implementing anything. So all I need to do is, this is project 1. I need admin is deleted, false, active, save and continue editing. It needs that field. Which means Django UID. Do I need to, primary key equals true, default, okay. I need to do that very quickly. Public, yada, yada, yada. All right, cool. Primary key default equals UU. All right. Okay. Okay, cool. I'm just doing that. I'm just going to check for any migrations. Public link ID cannot. All right, cool. Where is that bug? Fields for model. Cannot be specified for public link model. Oh, all right. Cool. All right, let's check what happened then. Yeah, I should have. Yeah. It should actually be in here. Alright, that's fine. We've done no damage whatsoever. I should have double checked other UUIDs and so forth like that, but it's fine. We live and learn. Alright, so if I hit reload, we're going to get nothing back yet. But what we want to do is we want to set it up so that we do get something back. So I want to public views over here. I want get public links. So we're getting the destination results and all that kind of stuff. Okay. That's the public link. Get public links. We should be hitting this. I want to see if we're hitting this. So I'm going to hit the stop. I'm going to hit the debug. And I'm going to hit refresh. And it looks like we are. Now we are project information. So we should hit all the query sets. All right, cool. So we're getting everything. And if we have a look at the query, copy val, we'll wait till this is finished. Bump this over. And then it dropped everything. Destinations project. All right. That's not a problem. Let's hit view. Oh my God. Just what the... View. Copy. All right, over here, we're going to go SQLite. Open our database. We're going to execute the SQL. We're going to paste it in and we're going to edit it how we need it. So select. All right. Now, in reality, we won't need all of these fields. In fact, we get rid of most of them when we send it to the front end. We only send the data we need. Okay. So, from, where not public link is deleted, and public link all right, so we're not, and public link equals 1. If I just comment this out. Oh, project ID 2. Oh, oops. All right. That's why it didn't work. Currently loading data. All right, cool. We'll hit play. Get rid of that. Had an issue fetching the data, which is what we expected. So yeah, dict has no object meta. All right. Yeah, so the problem with this is Django sometimes has things where you got to do things a little bit differently, depending how you're doing with the ORM, trying to get it into JSON format. I don't think there is a one way that fits all. One thing is I could do that. Can't do that. Project information save. No, this is useless. I think dashboard views has something better. So bug results, values, bug annotate. Yep, all right, cool. Filter, bug results equals. All right, so that's what we want. We kind of want something like this. So I'm going to bump that over there. I'm going to bump this down here. I'm going to go and essentially, so delete public link, that's fine. We want to return JSON results. Okay, cool. So what we've got is we've got the internal function. We need to modify this. So we need to, all right, get rid of that. B. Public link results equals this. So we're going to shape the data. Then we're going to send back JSON data. So JSON results equals JSON.dump list public link results CLS equals Django JSON encoder. All right, we don't have a lot of this stuff in here already, so we are going to 74 is the line we're on. We're going to import JSON. And then up here, we need from Django.core.serializers.json import JSON encoder. Oh, huh. All right, that was a guess and a half. Glad I got that right. Okay, cool. So this is dumps is what we want. And then we just return JSON results. In fact, we can just do that here. Return, send back JSON file, and then get public link. That will be that will literally be public link results. Content type equals application JSON. Sweet. All right. Okay, cool. We are also using this in multiple places. So I'm just having a quick look, quick gander. This will be quite literally public link results, content type equals application JSON. All right, so what I want to do is I'm just going to resend, and there's our data. All right, so if I hit reload, we should see under MISC. Yeah, we didn't see anything. All right, that's not good. Okay, let's check the view. So we've got our MISC module. List this. We've got nothing in here. All right, so what we want to do is we want to close this. We're happy with this. We want to go and close this, and then close this, and then we want to dance. Dun, 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 dun. What did we want to do? The front end. So let's public this. So I want get public links. I'm just going to go console log data response.data. So we do have data, but what the hell is the data doing? Done. All right. Data should return an object. It is returning an object. Let me just double check that. Oops, wrong one. Trust me to pick one that doesn't have data. Data. Return an object. Data. Returning an object. Yeah. That is working as it should be. MISC module. Alright, sorry, wrong arrow. Oh. We don't need it. Get rid of it. Okay. This is why we always check this. So, go to MISC. I've now got public link. This is looking really tiny. Okay, table. We gotta fix this up. Now, we don't have the site URL in here, but that's fine for the moment. We are going to tweak this a lot more. We need to explain what the user is. We need to be able to add stuff in here. However, I'm going to call it. I'm exhausted. So, yeah, let's find someone to raid. Yeah, it's 2.5 hours. I'm struggling. Yeah. Well, as you see, I'm just missing everything on the keyboard. So yeah, but we've got 2.5 hours done. We're in a spot where we're like, all right, cool, we can leave that tonight. Yeah, these things happen. I'm just exhausted, so it's going to be an early bed tonight. Going to be an early bed for me tonight. Anyway, thank you very much everyone for coming. I do hope you enjoyed tonight's session. I will be back on Wednesday, hopefully a lot fresher. We're going to complete this. We're also going to be looking at the NearBeach flow for other stuff and fixing up the flows there and inserting bugs and doing a shakeout test and all that kind of stuff. So the next couple of releases are going to be big sort of change. Well, when I say big, I mean moderate sort of changes to NearBeach. So yeah, anyway, thank you very much and have a great stream. Yes, sorry Sandy, I'm tired. I'm fading very fast, so I'm gonna go to bed. Anyway, thank you very much.
So my extending here, I think this is failing to apply because